Okay, today we're shooting with Emily, and we're going to be using the brand new Voigtlander Color Skopar f2.2 lens. This is a great little lens. I love the size of it. You know, the small thing. This is my first Voigtlander that I got in aluminum. I don't even know if they'd make the brass on this one, but so far I'm loving this thing. So let's do a shoot with it and see how it looks with Emily. Not that anything can look bad with Emily, but... So this is the way I test the lens. I don't do charts and all that stuff. I really don't care about that stuff. The only thing I care is how it handles a real world shoot, and how it renders people, and normally how I shoot and what I shoot. So I'm going to zoom in on a couple of these, so you guys can pixel peep a little bit. For me, the lens was sharp. No matter where I put her in the frame, I liked the results of it. Now, coming from a 50 Apo, the Voigtlander 50 Apo is near perfection. So, if you're putting a side-by-side with that, which I won't do, the comparison thing, because there's two different animals here, this has a nice rendering to it. It just, it has a little something special that's its own. The 50 Apo is just straight perfection, and this has, a little bit of, I don't even want to say it's just its own lens. That's all I'm going to say. It is sharp. Every place I put her in the frame, I didn't have an issue with. It was sharp. The 2.2 aperture, not an issue at all to me. I would shoot this at night at an event because it's so small, lightweight, easy to carry around. And the 2.2, like everybody says, oh, I need that 1.4, 1.2 for events, for dark events and so forth. I'm sorry, like I've never, ever shot a lens wide open at an event, unless you're shooting one person for the event all night and just want their eye in focus. It just doesn't make sense to me. Camera ISOs are so good right now. I shot my whole life on 2.8 and never had an issue with it. And I never shot it at 2.8. I stopped it down to f4 or 5.6 when I'm shooting an event because I want people actually in focus. But the lens itself, I think, is great. The only issue I had with it, and it's not an issue, it's because I had the leather case on the M11. The focus tab was really close to that leather case, because it is such a small lens. And the focus tab seems set back just a little bit. But if I didn't have the case on, it would have been fine. Is it a deal breaker for me? Absolutely not. Everything it works. And I was not used to the aluminum body because I always get the brass bodies. I love the brass lenses that Voigtlander does. So I wasn't used to that the aluminum body because it's so lightweight and it just has a different feel to it. But it's something I can get used to. It's not an issue. But I prefer the brass lens, for me personally. Anyway, the lens was great. I love the looks of it. I love the size and weight of it. I think it's a wonderful lens. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them below. And thanks for watching as always.